Hi, my name is Chris Jackson. I am a business attorney. I've been one for over 25 years, and today I'm going to show you how to start an LLC in the state of Tennessee online on your own, and you'll be done in just several minutes. I'm going to take you through this process step by step. I'm going to answer every question I think you would have along the way so that by the end of the video, when you're ready to press that final button and form an LLC in the state of Tennessee, you will be confident that you're setting it up exactly the way that you want. You should note that the link below to this video screen share walkthrough is an affiliate link. It's not going to cost you anything extra to use that link, but if you use it, you end up forming an LLC in the state of Tennessee. I may earn some extra coffee money, and for that, I thank you. And importantly, I want you to know I would never recommend a company or service unless I personally use that company or service. I have been using Busy for years exclusively to form all of my own LLCs and my clients' LLCs for the simple reason that they are cost effective compared to their competitors. The process is simple and straightforward, as you will see, and their customer service is excellent. Okay, I just wanted to introduce you to my dog, Jax. He likes to make an appearance in all of my videos, so I want to give him that opportunity. Jax, look at the camera, smile. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and select the link below my video in the description. I will also post it in the comments section at the top, and I also may post it in the video itself. It's either here or here, I can never remember. And let's go ahead and get started with the screen share right now. Okay, if you selected the link under my video in the description or in the comments section, you would have arrived here. Before we get started, I just want to point out this customer service number. They are there to answer your questions. I've used them in the past. They're very helpful, very responsive. However, hopefully I will answer all of your questions and you won't need them, but if you do, it's available for you. So let's go ahead and get started by pressing this big orange button. Okay, entity type is going to be LLC, and the state in which we are forming this entity is going to be the state of Tennessee. And that brings you down to the three packages, the basic, standard, and premium packages. I'm going to go over all of them so you make sure that you make an informed decision. However, for most people, I think the standard package makes the most sense for the reasons I will go over. But let's go ahead and start with the basic package. As you can see, you're not going to pay anything too busy for the basic package. You're just going to pay the filing fee in the state of Tennessee, which is $308. So the next question is, what is included in the basic package? As you can see, they're going to prepare and file your articles of organization in the state of Tennessee. And this is the document that officially forms your LLC in Tennessee. The next item up is free first-year registered agent service. What is a registered agent? A registered agent is the person or the entity that is authorized by the LLC and registered with the state of Tennessee to receive what's called service of process, and that is essentially a lawsuit. So if, God forbid, your LLC gets sued, the plaintiff in that lawsuit needs to know to whom or to what company to serve that lawsuit. They need the name, they need the address. You could be your own registered agent if you like. Just know that your name and your address will not be anonymous. It's going to be publicly available in the state of Tennessee. If you prefer for them to be your registered agent, then they will do it for free in the first year. And then after that, they're going to charge you $119 per year. And that is a great price, number one. Number two, they're going to cap it for the life of the service. They promise never to increase that rate. All right, the next item is Online Access Dashboard. The Online Access Dashboard is a website that you will be able to log into to check the status of your LLC. It's going to house the documents that are used for your LLC. For example, the filed articles of organization will be housed there. You will also have other documents available to you as part of the standard and premium packages. You can also book appointments through this dashboard. I use it for all of my LLCs. It's very convenient. Okay, next item up is business banking account offer. So they have a partnership with Bank of America, and Bank of America will give you certain bonuses if you open up an LLC business account with Bank of America through their business banker in Tennessee. Now, you do not have to use Bank of America. You can open your LLC bank account at any bank that you like. However, if you want to use them, they're going to offer you certain bonuses depending upon how much you deposit in that bank account. Now, let me just pause real quickly and state that an LLC really needs to have its own bank account separate from your own personal bank accounts. The purpose of an LLC is to provide you limited liability. You don't want to commingle funds. You want all revenue to go through that account, expenses to be paid out of that account. So no matter who you bank with, you need an LLC bank account. All right, the next item up is business tax consultation. This is a consultation that will take place after you form your LLC. It's going to last about a half hour. You're going to cover items such as tax saving strategies, bookkeeping issues, and what tax status to elect for your LLC. So you do not have to elect any certain tax status. By default, if you're a single member LLC, you're going to be taxed as a sole proprietorship. If you're a multi-member LLC, you're going to be taxed as a partnership. That may be fine in the real estate context. I can't give you tax advice. Talk to your tax advisors or this tax consultant after you form your LLC about what to elect for your LLC. I will just say that I'm a fan of using S Corp election for LLCs because you're going to save money on certain taxes that you would incur as a sole proprietorship or a partnership. Now, that is not always the case. It is not the case, for example, in state LLC. So talk to your tax advisor, including during this consultation, to determine whether to elect to have your LLC taxed as an S corporation. Okay, next up is the standard package. As you can see, they're going to charge you $199 for the standard package in addition to the state filing fee. Question is, what are you getting for that extra $199? And the answers are as follows. Number one, they're going to obtain for you an EIN business tax number. EIN stands for Employer Identification Number. It's also sometimes referred to as tax ID. Your LLC needs this to open a bank account. It needs it to file a tax return on behalf of the LLC. It also needs it if it is going to have payroll. So it's important to have this EIN business tax number, and they will obtain it for you same day or within 24 hours or the first business day after you form your LLC in the standard package. They're also going to provide for you an operating agreement. Now, if you've watched my other videos, you know that the operating agreement is the most important document that an LLC can have. It gives the rules of the road, so to speak, on how your LLC should operate, how distributions of profit are made, who's making what decisions, how to add new members, etc. It's a really important document. They will provide that for free in the standard package. Now just note, it's a pretty bare bones operating agreement. It's in Word, so you can modify it. It is a good start if, for example, when you open your bank account, the banker asks you for proof of who are the members, you can provide the operating agreement. However, if you want a more comprehensive operating agreement, I have another video. I'll put the link to that under this video where you can go obtain it for free. However, the free version, you should know, is not modifiable. Whatever you choose to do with that free version, you receive a PDF copy of that, and then that's it. Now, if you want something that is attorney quality, attorney drafted, more comprehensive, a better all-around operating agreement that is in Word, and therefore you can customize it as you like. A related company of mine is selling operating agreements. I'll put a link to that company also underneath this video, and you can obtain it at a fraction of what you pay an attorney. The reason is it does not come with specific legal advice, so just keep that in mind. You can always go hire an attorney and pay attorney's fees and have them draft an operating agreement. That is probably the best thing you can do in the long run, and hire someone in your state. But if you're looking for something in between, all of these options are available to you. All right, the next item is lifetime compliance alert. So Busy will notify you. They're very good about this. They notify you well in advance and multiple times of, for example, your obligation to file the annual report for your LLC in Tennessee. Even if you calendar them, it's always nice to have reminders in my view, and they will do that for you. Okay, next up is unlimited phone and email support. So for the life of your LLC, you're going to have unlimited phone and email support from Busy. Okay, and the last item is IRS Form 2553. So this form is the form that you file for your LLC to elect S Corporation tax status. As I discussed, that may be something useful to you and your LLC. Talk with your tax advisor. However, as part of this package, they will help you file it for you. Just note that it has to be filed within a certain time period after you form your LLC, and then if you don't do it during that period, then you have another opportunity at the beginning of each tax year. So you want to stay on top of that, but Busy will file it for you. Okay, so that's the basic and the standard package. Let's discuss the premium package. As you can see, you're going to pay $100 more for the premium package over the standard package. The question is, what do you get for the extra $100? The answers are as follows. All right, the first item that you get in the premium package over the standard package is expedited filing. As you can see, at the time I'm filming this, expedited filing means that your LLC will be formed in 1 day in the state of Tennessee if you choose expedited filing. However, you don't need to do that. If you're willing to wait, as you can see here, 3 weeks to have your LLC formed, you can do that too. You don't need to choose expedited filing. It's really up to you. I personally like to get my LLCs formed right away. I don't like to wait around, so I would choose expedited filing. To me, it's worth it, but it's totally up to you. Just note that if you're interested in expedited filing, but you're not interested in the other two items that are included in this premium package, which I'm going to go over momentarily, then you can always choose the standard package and then add on expedited filing later for $50. This means you will save essentially $50 by choosing the standard plus $50 for expedited filing versus paying $100 more for the premium package. Okay, the next item up is business contract template. So as you know, in the standard package, you're going to get an operating agreement template in Word. In the premium package, they're also going to give you other templates, several other templates for different types of transactions, also in Word, and they're going to include that in the premium package. So if you're a do-it-yourselfer and you want business contract templates that you can modify, or let's just say you want to start with something, modify them, and then give them to an attorney so that you can hopefully save a little bit on legal fees, then they will provide business contract templates as part of the premium package. Last item up is domain name plus business email. That is included in the premium package. You get a domain name and a business email. If that's not of interest to you and you want to go do it yourself, say through GoDaddy or some other provider, you can. So for my purposes, as I said, for most people, the standard package is probably what you're going to choose. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that for purposes of this video, and I'm going to select Get Started. All right, this is the company name page, so you have to enter the company name here. I'm using Chris Jackson Mobile Dog Grooming because I've used that as an example in the past. I'm just doing it to be consistent. Next item is, what is the designator going to be? In the state of Tennessee, you have two options, LLC or limited liability company. I personally prefer just the clean, simple, short LLC. Just note that you should always represent yourself. When you're representing the LLC, you want to represent it as an LLC. You don't want to just have, for example, Chris Jackson Mobile Dog Grooming. When you're presenting yourself to the public, you want to add that LLC or limited liability company at the end so it's clear to that person or to those people or those entities that you're operating as an LLC and not a sole proprietorship. As you can see down here, they have some frequently asked questions and explanations, so just note that if your name is not available, they will let you know and they'll give you the opportunity to change that name. They have a free LLC name search service that you can use. You can also go to the state of Tennessee and do a quick search for your preferred LLC name and see whether it's already being used or not. But if you put it in here and it turns out it's not available, they're going to reach out to you. You may have to just make a slight change to it, and then you can proceed forward with the filing of your articles of organization. Next. Okay, this is the state filing time page. You have the opportunity here to choose expedited filing. As discussed, it's going to cost you $50 to have your LLC formed in 1 day. If that's not important to you, you can choose 3 weeks filing time. I'm going to choose 1 day filing time. Next. Okay, this is the page where you're going to enter in your own contact information. Just note that this is between you and Busy. They need this information. If they need to reach out to you, it's not going to be publicly available. So go ahead and put your name and your email and your phone and select Next. Okay, on this page, you're going to enter your company address information. This is the address for the LLC itself. You have several different options. Just note that whatever you choose, it will be publicly available in the state of Tennessee, so people will be able to look up the address of your LLC. Also, when you're presenting your LLC to the public, you're going to use that address. So whatever address you choose, it's up to you. You can use your home address. You can use a more professional, say, virtual office address. If you have an actual office, you can use that address. If it's a retail establishment, you can use that address. If you're interested in a virtual office option, they will provide a virtual business address and mail service at this address for your LLC in Tennessee for $29 a month. You can cancel it at any time. I personally use this service. I find it to be very convenient. They will notify me when mail is received. They will then scan that mail and put it in my online access dashboard. I love having it all in one place. I use this service. I'm a big fan. I also use a separate service. I can link to that under this video in the description for a more professional office where I can use actual office space if I want to for an extra fee. I can use a conference room. They will receive the mail at that location, but I have to go pick up the mail there. Another option is you can use a UPS store box. So it will be displayed as the UPS store's address, and then you're going to have a suite number or mailbox number there. You also have to go there and pick up the mail. Okay, whatever you choose, it's really up to you, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to go ahead and choose this virtual mail service. If you want to use your own address, you just click this button and you put the company address down here. If you're going to use a virtual mail service, go ahead and click this. So if you click the virtual mail service, they're going to need to know what your contact address. So if they need to send you anything by mail, you would put that information down here. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this in now. Okay, so I've entered my contact information here. Next. Okay, on this page, they're offering you the opportunity to upgrade to the premium service package, but as you can see, you're going to pay an extra $99 for that. I've already added $50 to my package because I have expedited filing, so if you chose this here, you would essentially be paying $149 for a package that costs $100. So if you really want those extra items, just go back and choose the premium package from the outset. So I'm going to say no thanks. Okay, this is the page where you're going to enter the member information. The members are the owners of the LLC. I am going to form, as an example, a single member LLC. However, I just want to take you through the process of choosing multiple members. So as you can see, you can choose up to 6 initial members of the LLC. So let's just say that my wife and I wanted to form an LLC and we each wanted to own 50% of that LLC. So I would choose 2 here and then I would be member number 1. I'm going to use the assigned company address provided by Busy rather than my home address here simply because it may be public knowledge. So to be safe, I'm going to use this address. And now I have to choose the percentage of ownership. So I'm sharing this LLC 50-50 with my wife in this example. So I would choose 50%. And you come down here to member number 2, select edit, put in the name of that member, the address of that member, and select 50%. However, like I said, I'm going to be a single member LLC in this example, so I'm choosing 1 member, and that member is me, and this is the address. Next. Okay, in this page, you're going to determine who is going to be the registered agent for your LLC. As you can see here, you can assign Busy for free for the first year. They guarantee the rates at $119 per year for the life of the service. You can also be your own registered agent if you so choose. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to assign Busy as a registered agent. Next. Okay, this is the page where you provide the information so Busy can obtain your EIN, your tax ID in either the standard or the premium packages for free as part of the service. First statement is, I am a foreign individual and do not have a social security number. I would answer that no, but just note that if you are a foreign individual, they will still obtain the EIN for your LLC so you can open a bank account. It's just going to take longer, up to 3 months, could be less, could be more. You would choose I agree. In our case, I'm not a foreigner, so I'm going to say no. I'm going to choose my name here. I'm going to enter my social down here. Okay, after you enter your social, you have to provide a physical street address. So this is your address, your individual address. You can choose either your home address or the business address for the LLC. I personally recommend, if you're going to have a business address for the LLC that is separate from your home address, that you use that, because although this document is not publicly available, it'll be provided to you by the IRS. You're going to get it in your online access dashboard, and then you will use that and you'll present that to the bank, for example, to open your bank account for your LLC. But sometimes you're also required to provide, say, a customer or vendor this EIN tax ID statement. So again, to present yourself to the public to the extent you need to with this statement, I would choose this. So that's what I'm going to do. Next. Okay, this is the page that goes over the offers, bonuses from $100 to $500, depending upon how much you deposit, and how do you want to schedule. If you do want to schedule a meeting with the small business banker of Bank of America. So you have 3 options here. You can apply online when your business documents are ready. You can have a Bank of America specialist call you, or you can say no, not at this time, and just schedule it through your online access dashboard. Just note that you cannot officially open your LLC bank account until number 1, your LLC is formed. In other words, you have a filed articles of organization, and number 2, you have the EIN for your LLC. Okay, so I'm going to say no, not at this time. I'm going to arrange it later. Next. Okay, in this page, they go over what's included in your free tax consultation. So check out what you will learn, and you can raise other questions if you like. Yes, of course, I would like this. Next. Okay, in this page, they're giving you the opportunity to add on a business permit or license search for your LLC. Not every LLC needs one. It really depends upon the nature of your LLC's business, where your LLC is located, in which county, in which state, in which city. I personally would just look it up myself. I would go to the county and the city after I form my LLC, say, hey, this is the type of business I have. Do I really need a permit or a license? If you want them to do it, it's an extra $99, but I'm going to say no thanks. Next. Okay, this is the final page. This is where you enter your billing information. You enter your billing address here. You can come down here and there are some additional questions and answers to those questions. So check those out if necessary. And then when you're ready to go ahead and select this box here after you've read both the legal statement and cancellation policy, of course. And then press complete and pay. And once you do, they're going to start filing your articles of organization in the state of Tennessee within 1 business day or 3 weeks, depending upon the filing time you chose. They will notify you when your LLC is officially formed. You can access your online access dashboard right away, and you and your LLC are essentially off to the races. All right, now that you've formed your LLC, you're probably wondering, what do I do next? Fortunately, I have a video that covers that topic. I'll put a link to that video at the end screen to this video and also underneath the video in the description section. I also have a next steps guide, which is very comprehensive, goes into great detail about what steps to take after you form your LLC, how to properly operate your LLC, how to minimize the chances that a plaintiff in a lawsuit will successfully pierce the veil of protection, the limited liability protection of the LLC, so that they can't get to your personal assets. A link to that will be under this video in the description. And if you have any questions about the video that you just watched, please put them in the comments section. I get to them on a regular basis. If you like this video, I kindly request you give me the thumbs up. And if you want more content like this, I kindly ask that you subscribe to my channel. And for that, I say thank you. And I wish you and your LLC and your business all the best. Have a great day. Thank you.